All right, it says we're live. Let me make sure. All right, that looks good. All right. So, even though there's nobody in here right now, um, for those of you going to watch this later, I guess StreamYard only allows you to. Oh, yeah, new angle. Woohoo. Um, I guess StreamYard only allows you to do a certain amount of. To use their software a certain amount of time per month, something like that. So, what's probably going to happen is. If I keep doing this, I'm eventually going to run out of time on StreamYard. When that happens, I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to continue by paying for this fucking thing or not. I don't know yet. I haven't decided, but I might. We'll see. It's actually been interesting going back through all this stuff and you know, it kind of holds my feet to the fire and makes me actually pay attention. As opposed to drifting off. So I may do it, may not. We'll see. But one of these streams, eventually, it's going to cut out completely on me, and you'll know when it happens, I guess. So anyway, see if there's something else I was going to say, but I can't remember. So I guess we'll just get into it. A little confusing. Now they switched everything around. All right, here we go.
That's the honor right there, so whoever that is. Do you want to flip? Do you want to go rear? I got him. I'm good. You're the southernmost facing. Whatever you do, if King David is going out, I'm gonna lay him. I come to you, okay? You all right? You be precision. I'm just gonna lay cover for him.
Wow, there was someone's suitcase part. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
There is, to your left. Next, come up, please. Security, can you step up, please? He's armed as well.
Not right, man. Digging through people's
What
shit.
are you going to do? I want to know what his door is straight in front of him and how we can get to it. All the way down at the end? Yeah. Sir, is that a suite? Very suite. The left door is the right door is okay. When you get inside, it's going to be like a large living room. Do you have on both sides? Is that the target room? Yes, sir. Do you have access to floor plan? Are you fucking kidding me? So you need to move. When we came up here. Hey, you need to move. Barricaded the doors. You three.
All right, so that dude in the background there that we saw, the security guy, is that head of security? Is that I can't remember his fucking name. The guy who went downstairs and did the little machine gun maneuver and said, yeah, he came out spraying fucking bullets into the hallway. I don't know. I think that's him.
We got good solid cover back there. Hey, step in. So left. Target room is
what a clusterfuck, man.
Left door is dummy door. Right door is opening door. Living room straight ahead. Bedroom. Okay. All right. Take that in there. You guys keep forward. Shotgun down there. Okay. Cover ass.
At least someone does it. They didn't make it all the way down the hallway. Need a little more training here. It's interesting being in this center floor.
There's a door right here.
This riser for the elevators below. It's all right.
So yeah, that's a door to the elevators for different floors. Doesn't go up to that floor. They're probably locked up that floor. I'm sure they could if they wanted them to.
Are these rooms clear?
Maybe they don't.
Hey, tell them we're down here.
I know what he means by risers. It's crazy though, man. Like anywhere in this like center core, since you got 3 prongs sticking out, they don't know where the shooter's at. I mean, they don't know how many shooters they got. So, Yeah, it's a little sketchy, man. Almost anywhere you stand in this place, you're in a line of fire. Sorry for the shaky cam. You just hit it. That's all they are.
Hey, will you get on your radio and ask if there are engineers down at the 200 hallway?
Is there any engineer on 32nd floor, 200 service elevators?
Yeah, tell them to get back in.
Man, I should listen to that. I didn't hear that.
So let me know, stay inside the elevator room. Don't come out.
Center core. Not sure the timeline on this.
You warm?
No, sir.
Okay.
All right, if we can set up, just cover our asses because we're walking down the hall. Where's he at? He's down this hall. This is very end of very hall. He already fired down the hall. He's got our belt fed weapon.
Okay, so,
Belt-fed weapon.
when's the last time you fired?
All right.
So we're not containment right now.
About 20 minutes.
So cover our asses, and we're gonna go back down to.
I think if these people out here, can we get them to the stairs? Let's get them to the stairs. If they head off this direction, they're out of the one fire. Yeah, let's get them. We'll cover you guys, just get a
Yeah,
close.
fix this camera.
Come on, guys, are they exactly? Run, let's go. Go.
Yeah, we got more down there.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back up with them. Cover our asses. Oh, we're working down there, okay?
Okay, do we want more rifles up there?
No, we have plenty of longer down there. Just cover our asses for that.
Who's gotta do it?
Okay, let's go.
We'll just wait till we're just contained.
Situated, yeah. Oh, that's all right. There's a lot going on here. And do run around with the key. The dude laying down there. I got a little army man you used to throw out. He was in that lane position.
I'm standing right outside the room.
29, right?
29, 31. What they talking about?
No, it's north. It's the north end. It's the north end. I can see all the smoke coming out of the north end.
The semi-organized clusterfuck.
They're all down the hallway, so I can. We're all down that door. To your left.
Get your ass up.
What tower is it?
Sits back. Or gets back down the ground.
Never like that.
Right, you little shit. Man.
It's supposed to be in, it's gonna be behind a Park County Fire
I can't hear a lot of the radio.
Yeah, good idea. Stand by the elevator.
I've been to it.
We got it.
Get medical up here, rescue team. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Come on out. Come on
Run
out.
this way.
Fucking
Keep your hands
guns
up.
at people.
Run,
Run,
run.
What's wrong with
Keep
you?
running. Keep running.
All the way
Somebody
to the
pick
end of
him
the
up
hall.
and
All
go
the way to
back.
the end. All the way to the end.
No. Did you hear gunshots? I did.
Is
Lots
that
of them.
shooter you?
They're like hundreds.
Oh,
Go.
fuck.
Right by you.
Let's get those doors. Let's hold those doors. Let's move those doors.
Now you're aiming at everyone's feet, dude. Get the fuck off the ground.
Metro Police, put your hands.
Oh, man. Scared the shit out of that poor girl. The fuck did she do? You know that's what she's thinking right now. The fuck did I do? Man. Harassing the guests of the Mandalay Bay.
I'm gonna cross. I got the door. Prop the door open with something.
God, I wish I knew what room these were, man, so we could figure out what alcoves. We go back and look at where the bullets hit.
That way. Yeah. Just watch your step when you come in the room.
See any holes in the wall? Of course, you wouldn't on this side, according to the reports.
You guys gotta back up. Just watch your step.
All the holes would be on the opposite side. Over there. This is the side Chuck was on. I ain't gonna find no holes anywhere near where Chuck was standing. According to the report.
Metro Police.
Nice view of the Motorola. A view of this guy's ass. He used her luggage, man. Put it in the door. Fuck. They didn't evacuate, right? They evacuated that other dude. They didn't tell him to get back to his room. They evacuated that.
When I was on the floor, it was home.
Is everybody else good?
Now, the dude on the floor, I would think, should technically be in front, right? Because otherwise, you know, he's shooting into your legs. You know, you're blocking his line of sight with your legs. I don't understand what this fucking guy's thinking, man. I think he just collected too many army men as a kid. Doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. But that's just me.
Somebody break him on primary on the rifle.
Being a critic.
You saw his shoulders, you saw, go ahead.
I'm low. I got right that door handle me with the phone.
Hey bro, you good?
Good.
Throw it out.
I'm good.
Hey, listen. These doors are not covered.
Right.
Yep. The room we got. Who is it? Yeah. Yeah, that's what. They're more than ICU.
I stopped looking at homeboy's ass, man.
Whatever radio that is, turn that code right down.
SWAT coming up here.
Spot coming up.
Who we got? Who's coming where? Who is it? SWAT. It's SWAT. Who?
Snipers.
Cool.
I don't know yet. We got Sierras coming? Okay, come on. Let me know we cleared up to this point.
Yeah, we're clear all the way up to this point.
We've cleared all the doors up to this point.
All these doors have been cleared.
One person come. Step across. You being brief? Yeah, we're right there. Hey, Steve, you can brief?
Can't hear a lot of conversation on this.
I'm actually really concerned about that fucking cart. What is it?
Is there a stairwell down that way?
That stairwell is barricaded, it says.
The stairwell's barricaded.
They're asking about the stairwell. Security said they had something barricaded.
Hey, listen, hey, you guys.
He already said they had something barricaded.
Roger that.
You're gonna take a group, go down to the next level, come up on the stairs, which are right by.
Watch for booby traps.
Watch for booby traps.
Okay.
There's a cart right in front of the room.
Yeah, this was definitely planned. Watch booby traps.
You wanna maintain this right here?
Nobody else is worried about that room full of boxes.
We checked the list.
Yeah, what is in that
118.
box? Oh, okay, that wasn't a room? Oh, it was a closet or something? Yeah, I was like, why is there a hotel room?
So 118. I can't remember any of this shit anymore. I don't remember where Campos ended up. I don't think it was back there. I think it's closer to where Shuck was.
I didn't expect this thing off.
Oh, this is where the cocktail room is.
Gotcha. Good. Your phone on silent?
Yeah, but you're gonna feel it.
Kick that guy, man. Just fuck some kicking him. What the fuck you doing on the ground, man? I mean, I know it's all hindsight, dude, because I think Levi comes and yells at him, but I was looking at him like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Yeah. We're good. Need a break?
Yeah, let's swap out.
I got it. Give me a rifle over here. Give me a rifle.
Which keeps walking across the hallway like it's not a big fucking deal, you know? The 116, 118.
Someone's going wrong.
What?
Don't see any holes in that alcove. But I don't think that's where Campos ended up. I don't think there were any strikes in that area. I don't know. I can go look it up, but where'd the girl go? Where'd homegirl go? They get her out of there? Must have, all right. Yeah, must got her out. I can take my suitcase with me, man. Kept driving, man. Just get the fuck out of there. use something else, fuckers. I don't know if they can legally confiscate property from a person. It's like, think you take your shit with you.
Looks like that door is damaged a little bit.
It's a bad night to be at the middle of the day. This dude, man, this drives me nuts.
Is that a,
Like, what are you
is that a
doing?
phone someone dropped?
What are you thinking?
Couple phones.
Oh.
Can we shut the power down? Can we shut the power down?
Shit, someone's got COVID.
Middle of my back. Where's your jack?
That's not gonna do anything for this.
No, I wish I had slugs.
Ask if anybody has to.
Does anybody have slugs?
Don't worry about it, fucker. You got in the ground, man. It's got you covered.
Do you guys have slugs?
It's exciting shit. Very exciting shit.
Grab.
We got confirmed impact. Up there. We're shooting down from down above. From the room up there. There's an impact here and an impact here. Right there and right there. Looks like they're exiting south. They're exiting south. We are. Yeah, we are.
Yeah. That way.
I look at the strikes in the hallway. There's a couple of where they're at. I have to look that up in the report and see what's going on in this little area here. That's something you can't check.
Sure, we're rotating guys with the rifles so nobody gets too tired.
Does anybody in there have slugs?
Slug rat.
Oh, this fucking guy. We're ready for this, apparently. Slugs ain't gonna help you, homie.
You sure? Yeah, the bullet right there. Left on the ground. Hey, watch out, we got to come on. You guys got hit, bro. You want this wall? What's going on?
Yeah, both sides right here.
I think Levi's the real deal, man.
Target room is straight down. Double door, double door. Right door is entry. We have a living room. Opening up the living room. We're not sure what that
This guy's foot in this guy's face right now. Just get feet on the ground, fucker.
Yeah.
Cyril looks at him. As I walk by, I'm like, what the?
The security guard got shot in the hallway right here.
Hey,
Right in this hallway.
I see the holes, okay. Yes. Yes.
elevator.
There's a stairway that leads right to the room.
Oh.
Left or right. It's gonna come up that way.
No, they're not coming up there. The canine service got hold of it right there.
All right.
Is the stairwell on the left or right?
Not sure. It's right. It's right there.
Which way is SWAT coming up? Is it right now?
They're coming up from down below.
Wish we could hear Levi's conversation better.
Is the stairwell on the left or right?
This is when a security guard was shot. It said right here. Yeah, we see the holes.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Leg shot in the calf.
You say anything about a suspect description?
Leg shot in the calf.
And he was shot when the doors were closed?
Yes.
Which foot? And what side of the building is that?
North.
North south. I had my directions all screwed up yesterday then. I need to go back and check.
Is it true there's 3 suspects?
There could be, we were down at the concert, and Pat and I thought there were at least 2, possibly 3, the way people were dropping.
We're getting fired from 2 different directions now. Hey, Sergeant Mueller O'Donnell, I'm holding on 32 with patrol. On the door, they say the suspect is probably barricaded behind the double door at the end of the north hallway on 32. Come up the elevators, or down the elevators, out the stairs, or down the stairs.
And there's no accountability for that card. Nobody knows why that card is there.
Sergeant Mueller O'Donnell, did you copy my radio?
Talking to O'Donnell. He's running around somewhere.
I'm on 32 with patrol, holding on this door, possible suspect barricaded behind. The north doors, gonna come in on 32, comes from the elevator, not any stairwell.
Huh.
What's the room number?
How many keys do you have? I think it's 135. How many keys do we have? One set.
What is it?
32135.
32135 is the room number. 32135. It should be a suite. It's a large, like a suite.
It's all gonna be a joint room. So whether
Yeah.
Did anybody see who's in that room? How many
You
people
go to
checked
my
in?
back and just talk to me. Okay.
Are they gonna try and check?
They're coming from the top and the bottom. They're quite clearing as they go. Right now, if it is what it is, it's barricaded, it's hold. If anything changes, obviously we'll adjust.
Talking about barricading. Or where they're getting that. The security told them that. Gets the bracket. I don't know.
Can they find out if it's a 2-story suite or just one? One story suite.
Yeah, the crowd's killing me, dude. It's killing me.
Do you know how many people checked in?
Well, like, SWAT! One step to your left, Donald. Who's at the end of the hall?
ID.
Who's got the light on at the end of the hall? Is there more shots fired somewhere? New York.
Am I fucked up? Is this not Levi?
It's okay, kid. It's your big son. Can't go chasing.
Levi light.
Who's down at the end of the hall with the light?
Don't worry about getting on the radio. You can do everything.
Now it's kind of fucking my brain up here. Hey, get the fuck up.
Hey, bro. Hey, this guy calms with us.
It's on main channel.
They tell whoever that they are on top of the door. But the suspect are
Huh. How long is this one? All right. It's not very long. So we don't have a time frame on that, which is an issue. I believe that's Levi. But then Levi goes back down. I'm trying to figure out the pathing here. Because when they're yelling at the light at the end of the hall, I believe Levi was already in that stairwell. And that's who they were yelling at, was them as they opened the door into the hallway. So am I tripping? Is that O'Donnell or somebody else? I don't know. I have to look a little more into that because that's screwball. Trying to think how Levi met the other guys and where he was when he met them. I don't know. Probably have to go back, look. I'm a little confused here. I don't. The Levi pathing was always kind of goofy. Oh, this guy, man. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
And everybody at convention center working the special event.
Any unit working that special event, you're gonna have to move.
Control, this is CP just advising there are people down on stage left.
Okay, now how about 415A coming in?
I think with that last one, I think as we get further into this, I think there might be more body cam in that hallway. I think there is. So I don't know, maybe we can put a timeline together and figure that out once we get further into this. A lot of these videos, I think I got through, I don't know how many of these releases. And then after that, I just started skipping around. So some of these videos I haven't even seen, or at least watched all the way through. I kind of flipped through a bunch of them.
Yeah, it's open line with a female saying there's a shooting.
Control, that is correct. Shots fired from Mandalay Bay. There's many people down. Stage left. Just be advised. Fuck. Just be advised what? So we have been able to covering the southwest corner between Mandalay Bay and the venue.
Where do they need people at?
PP, I need eyes. Somebody in the PP, can you tell me where it is coming from?
Oh, yeah, we know that.
We're at Mandalay Bay. It's at the intersection. It almost sounds like it's that close.
Alright, if it's coming across the boulevard, so we're going to be careful.
Yeah, they were saying it was hard to make out a lot of that, a lot of the talking there. So, hello. So, yeah, that was tough. You know, they were talking about O'Donnell. They were talking about Levi. They were talking about Zebra 20. So yeah, there was all kinds of stuff going on there. I just, I don't know. You know, when they started yelling down at the end of the hallway, light at the end of the hallway, it seemed to me that was Levi and those guys opening the door and these guys freaking out. So I'm wondering, you know, originally when I saw him, I thought, oh, that's Levi. And I heard his voice. It sounded like Levi. But started to doubt myself. That's the problem. Yeah, that's why I'm watching him again.
It's not like an elevated position of the arch.
790, your right. I'm going to form a strike team. Mandalay Bay and the Boulevard. I need 5 officers on me. We have multiple casualties. CSWs in the medical tent. Multiple casualties. Control, be advised. Shot.
That seems to me right there. We heard a lot more of the gunshots than I remember hearing in that radio, over that radio.
You're coming from gate 7.
Shots coming from gate 7.
Where is gate 7?
Where's gate 7?
Get behind cover.
I'm so glad.
Dale, back here if you want to give her cover.
No, come here.
That was automatic.
That's coming from Mandalay.
Okay, so we're actually hearing, I believe right there we're hearing actual muzzle blasts, right? I'm not sure where these guys are at this point. They got to be pretty close. Yeah, I don't know if it's caused confusion, but I think it's probably what was the nature of what was in it. You know, they probably didn't want to release certain things until they had to, or until they had a timeline nailed down. Who knows? We'll see. I mean, you know, as we get through.
It's coming from across the street. Hey, get behind cover.
Are those sonic cracks or those muzzle blasts? Are we hearing these cops getting shot at, or are we just hearing muzzle blasts?
Can you see where it's coming from? fuck down, dude. Everybody get down. Close to the vehicle. Close to the vehicle.
So these are the dummies that rolled right up in front of me.
Where's it? Where's it? Shoot at a time. Get the
Yeah, I think we're hearing the differentiation between sonic cracks and the
Is there a wall over there, that cover? Hey, we got a wall back here. Jump the wall. Two at a time. Jump the wall. Hey, get everybody. Hey, teams of two. Teams of two. You two first. Go to that wall. Hump that wall. Move. Go. Get over the wall. Get to that wall. Get the wall. Get over the wall. Behind that wall. You two. Wait. Get down. Get down. Hey, you two, go to the wall now. Ready, go.
So, what are you doing? They're shooting at the Mandalay Bay, and you go drive right up on it. And you know he's shooting from the Mandalay Bay to another position, and you go roll right up on it. Man, I don't know. That's not the smartest fucking move. I mean, even in the moment, geez, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? Well, they had plenty of time, but I mean, they were doing a lot, right? They had a lot going on. So I don't know if I'd necessarily say they're hiding something. I mean, you could, I guess, but you know, they were going through statements. They were going through all kinds of shit. This wasn't just body cams, you know. So how many people they allocated to do this? I think in the beginning they probably thought, you know, until you said, see, what you're saying, release batch number 6 was in June 2018. So you get, so here's the deal, like, when was the actual court case, right? When were they told you have to release this shit? And when did they finally lose that case to the point where they actually did have to release all this stuff? So, you know, up until that point, they're not worried about editing. They're not worried about any of this stuff. They have all the information. They don't care. Yeah, and they probably didn't hire anybody. Realistically, they probably got their little force investigation team or whoever it was. And those were probably the people who ended up having to go through all this. So, you know, you're looking at this, you got, what, 7 dummies sitting in an office watching these videos, trying to figure out what they should and what they should not show. I'm sure there was meetings with Lombardo saying, what are we going to show? Probably with the FBI saying, what can we show? What can we not show? What do we want to hide? What do we want to redact? Do we want to redact victims? Do we want to redact everybody? Do we want to redact our officers? What kind of information do we not want to get out there for one reason or another? Oh, I didn't know that. See, that's something I didn't know. I didn't know they held anything for the team that redacted this. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But I mean, you know, this is going to be a monumental task for a small team, right? because they're not just worried about these body cams, they're also worried about the information, the statements, the the reports, everything. So what are they going to redact? What is going to get released? What do we have to release? There's all kinds of madness, I'm sure, to this. And I don't know what led to them releasing things in what order. Maybe as we get through some of this, maybe we'll see a little more. In the venue. Are people already running? Yeah. See when we get the audio. Yeah, they're running. Okay. The panic's happening. Okay, people coming in the gate. So he's going on the Manly Bay side. The guy's saying, go that way, go that way. And we got the wall. Always says, I really got to get baseline conversation. Figure out
Get down!
Got to write all that down with one of the ones with the timestamps on them.
Hey! I'm gonna go get my rifle!
Not sure what that
Stay down! Stay down! No! Go east! Go back through! Go back through! Hey! Go back through! Go back through! Go that way!
Heck no.
Go back
I want to
through!
be back in that concert.
Hey! No! Hey! Have to go east! Turn around! Go east! Other way! That way!
This guy's already in the concert. Didn't have his rifle.
Get your medical doctor. Everyone switch over to CCAP. What did you see? We got multiple people shot.
I forget how many cops were actually working the concert that night.
Stay down behind the cars. Get low. Hey. Stay low.
Also blast.
Stay low, guys. Just stay low. Coming from the Mandalay Bay.
Yeah, see, there you go. LV and PD tagged it. I'm guessing that had a lot to do with a lot of this.
here. 183 female. Let's go down. Let's go down. How about blues? The blues. Yeah, let's go down.
Yeah, no shit.
Guys, stay down here so we get all clear, okay?
Two down by the 8th.
Hey, come back through! Hey, over here! Over here! Over here! Get behind the police car! Get behind the police car! Get back! Hey, guys, over here!
182 entry. Full automatic fire. Coming from it looks like a high position, maybe the Mandalay Bay. Full automatic fire. Copy that. Any units on this channel, switch over to convention center.
All right, hey.
51 at the venue. That's not right. I don't think that's right. Security guards, maybe. But no, I think the police, I thought they said something like 8. But I'm not sure. I mean, maybe been 51 between day and night shift, but even that sounds high. I don't know.
Hey, let's make sure it's the same channel. Hey, I got you behind you, partner. Yeah. Okay. It's switching to CCAC.
So right there, we got muzzle blast. So right there, someone should be able to take this video, whatever that, and maybe someone has, but that particular volley, you can tell exactly how many bullets were fired if you put that, I guess, into some sort of sound software and figure out the highs on that. And you probably count the exact bullet count on that one. Just using this video.
Okay, hey, where's the fire coming from?
Okay, well now they know it's Mandalay Bay.
Airport. South Central. Convention Center. That's the casino. Second and middle floors.
That's the belt fed. What? That's belt fed.
Yeah.
Show to the Mandalay Bay. Elevated position.
Right outside Route 90 north to southeast.
Hey.
I have my rifle plant on the east side. Local GSWs.
You see any muzzle fire?
Unit down. Ray 14. Ray 14.
Stop, stop,
Stop,
right.
Stop,
middle.
floor. You hear the automatic 1 floor ahead. 1 floor over.
Hey, okay.
So did they just see where the shooter was? Said he asked if you see any muzzle flash. So apparently he's looking for it. It said top right, top middle.
We gotta get across that cover, and we gotta flank them. Okay, so we gotta get across this through these forces.
Automatic fire
Okay?
from elevated position.
Go.
Take cover.
I got you covered.
That is correct. It's fully automatic fire. I'm right forward.
All right.
Multiple GSWs to the check. Wait.
Stay down here. Stay down, dude. The fuck down. The fuck down.
Up young people.
Get down, sir. Get the fuck down. Get over here.
Oh, they cut that shit up. Oh man, yeah. They didn't show the rest of that. Maybe they do later. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. They showed some shady shit some of these cops were doing. Some of these cops were not acting on their best behavior.
Shot in the head or the ear? They don't know. Head or the ear? Okay.
I'm gonna drive right by her leg. I got her.
Sit her down over there, bud.
Yep.
Are you shot too, miss? Are you shot too? Come on. Where do we go?
Let's take her.
Huh. I had a friend that was carried to the hospital in a pickup truck, so I'm actually kind of curious about stuff like that. Is this? It's not a continuation, is it? No, right? Do we have a body? Did we have a stamp on that last one? I don't think we did.
Hey.
What time is this? This is
You guys ready?
10:15. Shooting just stopped. Oh, well. Guess it really doesn't fucking matter because not long enough to make any difference. So we got here. Oh, that could be. Yeah, that could be. There could be 51 cops total with off duty and stuff like that. Yeah, I could see that.
Hey! Get down!
Stay right there. Get down.
Hey, get down! Get down! Oh, hey! Get down!
Well, it seems to me going through this, I remember there were a couple that were actually continuations where you had, I think there was a female officer at one point where they had 2 or 3 videos that were hers. But I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. That just seems to me I remember something about that.
Don't get up. Don't get up. Are you here? Casey, you good? Okay.
You guys have guns?
Where's it coming from? Hey, I'm LEC. Give me a fucking LEC. Yes, I got me right there.
Where is it coming from?
I'm here with you guys.
LAPD. A lot of cops like cowboy music.
Mary! You're not being fired.
Well, it's just getting shot.
They get fired too.
You hear the cracks in that one. Not sure where exactly it's at.
Get a ride back from
Oh, fix his camera. Wow, he actually made an attempt to fix his camera.
They're shooting from high, dude. They're shooting from high.
Anybody have eyes on this stuff? They shoot it.
Get down! He's on top! On the roof! He's on the roof!
On the roof. All right.
Go over here. Where's that? Right here. Go over here. Stay right there. We're not going nowhere. I know. We're not going over there because we don't know where they're at. Come on.
Hey! Get down! Get down!
Officers, please stay calm. Just relax. We're trying to get this set up. Okay, just stay calm.
Please stay calm. Please, got it.
Get down!
Yeah, these guys talk a lot of shit. But you gotta give some leeway because this is a crazy situation. And people do stupid things. Get a little Candy Crush action going on.
Someone is shooting! Get down! Yeah, Dad, I love you. No, Dad, I love you. I love you because there's gunshots everywhere, Dad. I love you. Dad, I'm telling you, I love you. I'm gonna make it through this, okay? Dad. I will. I love you, okay?
That's some crazy shit.
Okay. I am gonna try and get there, Dad. I'll make it. I got married.
Oh,
Yes, I'm gonna try and get her. I'm trying, Dad. I'm trying. There's sundogs everywhere.
that's horrible.
What do we have? What do we have?
We gotta turn off those lights. Dude.
Wait, what do we have though? Did they say they have one?
Probably two active shooters.
2 active shooters. Poor girl just said bye to her father. That's fucked up. Just panicked the fuck out of him, man. It's probably one of those 911 calls we hear later.
I'm gonna run across, alright, dude? I'm gonna turn off those fucking lights. Alright? Ready? 1, 2, 3. How you turn this shit off?
No, not that. There you go.
I think we're good right here, bro. Alright. We're in the dark and we can probably see you. Good right here.
Yeah, I remember the 60 Minutes thing. I had that all twisted, man. I remember when I first saw that. I thought they said something they didn't say. A little bit of that, they call that Mandela effect. Although I guess it's just me, so it's technically not Mandela effect.
You want to go back? No. We're going to stay right here.
Yeah, it only had about a 2-week news cycle, I guess. To my memory. I don't know. It's been a while. Getting old. My memory sucks. Stuff's crazy though. Man. Start seeing people saying goodbye to their families and stuff like that, man. It's just, that's crazy. Oh, it's 30 minutes? Nah. All right. I'll try to get through this one and then cut out after this. Little chin action. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not organized. I'm a mess.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I just turned off those lights.
How can we get out of here? I got like 50 citizens right here.
I'm not inside the convention. We could run them along this wall right here. We could run them along this wall. I usually have to cover.
What I'm concerned about is I want to get them out of here. I want to get them east.
We can probably get them far north as we can.
Hey! Security! Hey, come here! Hey, I have about 40 citizens right here. Can I get them north along this wall and out east that way? Is there cover for them? All the way down. Hey, if they go along this wall,
No timestamp.
if they go along this wall and
Sounds
then
like
break
things
this way east, where do they go?
I was looking for the final shots here.
But is there cover for them east that way? Casey, I'm going to find out if there's cover for them so we can evac these citizens. Just hold tight. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do. I got to find out a route we can get them out of here, all right?
That's honking. How you doing?
I have about 30 seconds.
I can stop the bullets. So, I mean, if you put yourself in their place, right? And you sit there and you got all this evidence, right? You're doing your thing. Then all of a sudden, the court tells you, and they probably thought they were going to win that battle. This is Vegas, and and they had a lot of politicians on their side, stuff like that. So they probably thought that they were never going to lose that court battle. So, suddenly you get tasked with having to.
We got a lot of warriors. We're getting towards the Rio side, towards Scooter. We're going to need a couple of medical evacs in the center of the downstage.
You're dealing with the FBI, you're dealing with the
Control.
ATF, you're
We need to spoke with security and mental evaders and have shots fired on 29 and 30 seconds.
all the senators, and
Representatives,
mayor, governor. All these people got
All
their,
you see about 299 is coming out on the 32nd floor.
What do you want to see?
What do you want to see?
182 SE. We have a security officer also shot in the leg on this 32nd floor. He's standing by the elevator.
stand by the elevator. Wish we had time frame on this. I probably could figure it out. But
You good? Go.
let's see. So we're 12 minutes in.
Control,
Right there.
Huh. So we did hear shooting at the beginning of this, so this probably would have been about 10:20, 10:25.
182 SE. We might need to split these channels. We're going to need a dedicated one for this 32nd floor, I think. He shot down the hallway and hit a security guard.
And they were saying the security guard was up there. That's what's interesting, right? So
And we have a four-man team up here, and we have another element coming to us. So we're going to have about 8 on the 32nd floor. We won't need the 29th floor. It sounds like it's confirmed there are at least 2 shooters with fully automatic weapons.
You guys go. Don't
At
stop.
least 2
Don't
shooters
stop.
with fully automatic weapons.
Control, do we want the lights in the stage left shut down? I have someone with me. I can shut down the lights on the venue. Control, 715 Zebra. Get somebody into a camera room and see if we can get cameras watching that 29 and 32nd floor.
There ain't no cameras up there, bud.
Bottom of Mandalay Bay. Trying to get some more rifles over here. Control, 176 Zebra. What is that transport west out of the boulevard? Control, 3 33. We are going to Taylor's right now. We're inside Mandalay. We're advising.
Alright. We're pretty much done. Except for one guy.
Control, 167 South Easy. Please advise all units to have their vehicles locked. People are going into it trying to grab shotguns.
Bilzerian.
All units, make sure your vehicles are locked. Citizens are trying to grab shotguns.
Can't make that up.
Control, 307 WC.
307 WC.
Yeah, why not? But
So CP going to be at South Central Area Commander Trop in the Boulevard. There's conflicting orders.
good
Control
stuff.
224. Let's put the CP at South Central. We have logistics, and we have the ability to have shelter through the building.
Yeah, there ain't no visible cameras in the hallways. Yeah, there's not. Elevators, yes.
Copy, and we have units staging the boulevard.
Hey, Casey! Go!
Control 361. I need a unit to establish command. I'm pinned down with
They're
another
down.
officer.
They're out.
Bad radio structure.
They're down. They're out.
Okay. Is there a unit that can establish the command?
So before I forget to talk about that, I was under the impression, now I don't know where I heard this, what interview this was or whatnot, but I understand that they don't put cameras in those hallways because they don't want to be legally liable for what happens up in those rooms. So like divorces because of prostitution, stuff like that, prostitution happening, stuff like that. They just don't want to be liable for stuff like that. You know, even though prostitution is not legal, it's something that happens out there. And it's something that they don't necessarily condemn, you know, as far as those go. Oh, yeah, thanks. But yeah, there's as far as I saw, there's no cameras up there. I mean, even now, there's no cameras up there.
Go, go, go. Run faster.
Control 3, Mary.
Very nice.
So there's still good traffic coming down the boulevard.
I don't see them putting cameras up there.
184 SD. Control 339. There's multiple casualties. Stage right on a concert floor. So if we get that floor team in here, that'd be great. Just one sec, damn easy. Please cut off traffic on North Meadows Boulevard.
We need the northbound boulevard shut down.
186 going to Sunrise with 1 tourniquet. Control 350 WC2, I'm at the CP and it's at South Central.
Straight in. Right side.
I believe it said Sunrise was the closest hospital. Trauma center.
Control CP, please take all emergency or all EMS personnel. Please take all emergency personnel, EMS personnel to gate 2B, or no, sorry, gate 4A and gate 5 for evac. 744, repeat the suspect description for everyone. Hey, come over here. 765. There's my unit to the north, walking off the road.
Does anybody have a suspect description?
224. Obviously, I'm en route to this. Captain Plummer is going to be at UMC. He's going to start getting an assessment over there. We're going to need a medical triage close to the CP when we can get evacs. And if we can get FD or medical liaison there now, then go ahead and start setting that up.
224-656. FD is setting up a temporary triage area at the Boulevard and Tropicana on the southwest corner.
Control 765. Designate me one marked vehicle right now. I'm going to meet them at just north of this event. I got an officer with a gunshot wound to the neck.
Okay, can we invite you? What number that is?
Metro 5, Control Metro 5. We're getting multiple reports from McCarran Tower now that there's multiple people running across the runway, the active runway.
Coming from this side.
That deal made to McCarran.
Control K96.
Alright, we're just taking out from you. We have no advantage.
Is there any way us to get out on the boulevard without going all the way back? Is there any way?
There's a gate right here. Right now, we have no radio contact.
Never got a description, man.
We're sending people to Rio, to the back gate.
Can we advise who the IC is here? for the South Central Command.
I see. Is that in charge?
Who is the IC?
Momentarily. He's already there. I'm at South Central Area Command. I have multiple resources here. We're setting up IC here. Is that what we want to do? If so, I'm 800 IC for now. I'm running from here.
Running from there? What?
800 ICA copy.
Just be advised, there are multiple trucks loading people, injured people in the hospital. Just let them know. Control 674 GC. About 3 minutes ago, a black dually unknown truck with a Chevy, unknown occupied, ripped out of the parking lot east of Excalibur, heading south to the Delano. It was supported by several people and witnessed by me. So keep an eye on it.
Copy. Unit advised the black dually possible Chevy was eastbound towards the Delano.
Is that the one that's threatening people?
Leave a gap. We might have to run in.
Some people are all gonna die or some shit like that.
You might.
Black building.
I know.
Go through statements. I'll see what that.
I would
is.
head over there because there's multiple people injured over there. It might help out with picking up bodies and
Control
escorting.
765. Alert all officers. Do not respond to the east side of the boulevard. North of the Mandalay Bay Drive. This is not a position of advantage. We will be pinned down. The more officers that go forward, the more of us will be pinned down.
You dumb shits.
Right over this wall.
Copy. All officers do not respond on the east side.
Five
90K to 20.
I have a team at the convention center entrance. We'll slowly move it into the casino. We're on the 29th floor. Sergeant Masco, what's your call sign?
You know what? He's a high level. He got a high speed and a laser light.
Hear a lot of radio on this one, man.
Control 629 Adam, we're inside the field. We have about 5 officers with us.
It's a good one for radio stuff.
6-7, you're on the 29th floor of Mandalay Bay. With an element.
677 Victor, revise your location.
29th floor, Mandalay Bay, I have a 4-man element.
Was that Bitsko and his team? 29th floor, 4 guys. Didn't sound like his voice, but
592, we're moving up to 430. There's already a team on 29.
yeah, I think.
They're just so spread out.
Okay, so 20 was when they. Okay. So 30 would have been ready to go. Yeah, fix your camera. There you go. It seems to be chilling here for a long time, man. Like
Number 5620. Number 5620. Open line.
Sorry, this guy really ain't doing much. This
Yes, sir. Open mic.
yeah, if they got an open mic, they can't fucking hear you, so that ain't gonna do much good.
Control 3, Mary 15. We have an 8-man element clearing the casino floor. And we have 1 SWAT unit moving up to the 32nd floor right now.
This might automatically shut down.
ST, we're just be advised, we have 1419 over here. We have the medical tent.
That was, wow. I don't know.
183 I have a rifle. I'm in an elevated position. The medical tent has the 91 Harvest Special. I can use one more rifle here for overwatch the medical tent. So, what are the units pinned down? Control 335.
I don't know why this guy's just sitting here, you know.
Does anybody on the outside any further shots?
Go.
790, that's negative. We've been pinned down at Mandalay Bay Road and the Boulevard for about 15 minutes. We've not heard any stuff. Sorry, my son is one of her officers behind the stage. I couldn't copy anything. Control 367. I'm going to be known as 367 traffic. Alright, need all the units that are handling the, stopping the boulevard and off the freeways. I need them to be on South Central. We're going to handle that off of South Central. Have a unit shutting down traffic. 20. 020. South Convention Center.
Zebra 20. Alright, so you just turned the channel.
Zebra 20, go ahead. That's a 30-second service. I bet you blew them. Put it up. I don't show Zebra 20 logged on. Yeah. Oh, 307, that's
I don't know what that means, not logged on.
How many strike teams do we have in the Mandalay Bay? Control 315, I'm with the 4 man. We're calling the casino 4 right now. 30th floor?
No, that way.
I don't know the moment. 157, that's it. I'm going to 5 and 2 on the casino 4. 3 14, 2-man unit into the hallway, covering the stairwell, 32nd floor. They're going to pop in elevator. We're on the Mandalay Bay, east side. Control 224, I just arrived at South Central. Go ahead and change my call sign to 224 IC. And I need surveillance, whatever their call sign is. I need them to have the last mark, either
We're good right now.
surveillance or intel, so we know who they are.
Oh yeah, you're open out there. There's no cover. It's all.
He had the leverage on us. No doubt about it.
590, I do have a unit at the camera, if you can come up on radio. Controller, we've been able to clear all the lower roof. There are employees on the upper roof. And there's like a break area up there. The lower roof, especially on the east side, have all been cleared.
So you got some guys at the top. I don't know if we ever saw that body cam. It may be something I skipped over.
333 is the unit on camera.
You guys working top down.
333, there are units on the cameras. I'm 32nd floor with 677 Victor. We are clearing the west wing right now.
Active shooter from Mandalay Bay. Multiple people shot. 2 officers shot as well. They are still pinned down.
Yeah, that's possible. That's possible.
We started clearing just to the 29th floor and out. So the floors below that needs to be cleaned up. We just moved up here based on the intel. 224, I see.
Active shooter.
CP is actually going to be the briefing room of South Central. We're going to go ahead and start improving this right now.
Control 765. We're trying to clear out the event bill. We're pushing everyone to the east right now.
Oh, Apple Watch. Texting.
Control Avery 63, over by the Motel 6 by Tropicana. There's a white RV. I have pedestrians saying that the older white male, fatigues in a black bag, went into the motorhome.
Okay, we'll see that body cam later. The motorhome.
Multiple people hit.
I remember watching that one. That was the cop saying, "Shame on you," as people are driving by. You couldn't control it.
Radio traffic about the male going to the motorhome.
From the older male with fatigue and a
63. He's in over on Tropicana in Motel 6. The older white male with fatigue and a black bag. Pedestrians say he came from that area of the shooting. He went into the motorhome. Can I get additional units? We're over by the medical facility right now. There's a bunch of AMR units. Chevy Z186, we're arriving at that intersection. 590,
Yeah, we do see a motorhome. I don't think we see the guy come out of it.
Control 167, Sam Easy. I had a civilian take a patrol car. I need somebody over here at Giles and medical. I need medical.
Oh, okay, you did see. I don't know. I remember them hanging out front of it, freaking out.
Control 8363. There's one WMA in black fatigue in a white RV off of Cobalt and Tropicana south up.
That's way out. Yeah, Cobalt drop is. Do they believe that's related? I don't know what they said.
Control 374, we're at the liaison there.
Training. Welcome to training. What did they say?
Welcome to train.
They got a subject. I'm not going to skip it.
Control 167, Sam Easy. I need some more units there. I'm being overtaken by citizens trying to take the patrol car.
Surprised no one's brought
167,
that.
Sam Easy. What's your location?
I know.
Put that on the
Making their way out to East River.
It's checker. Easy stop in the distance. It's yellow.
All right. Well, this thing's only a couple minutes. Yeah, I don't want to get into this. So we're on 13. So yeah, I would say this, man. You know, when all this happened, you know, and you have all this data, you have all this information, you know, you got more body cam than just what's here. You got more witness statements than just what we have, I'm guessing. I don't know. I'd have to talk to LBSA on that. And again, forgot to thank him at the beginning of this video for uploading all this. The let me take this off so I'm not echoing in my damn ears. So I would say this, man. When all this goes down and you have all this information, there's just a shit ton of information behind this. I mean, you know, so, you know, witness statements, you know, are coming in. They were coming in for weeks after this. You know, I know that for a fact because they were taking witness statements when people were coming to pick up their crap. And I forget what that was. I believe it was 2 weeks after, if I remember right, that people were allowed to go to the convention center. I'm not even sure which convention center this was at, but one of the convention centers. And so, you know, people were going there. They're writing down their statements. They were doing all that sort of stuff. This information was coming crazy. There had to be a lot of information out there. A lot of it was probably debunked. You know, so to play devil's advocate with that argument that they're not giving us everything, you're in charge of something like this, right? You know, you have just volumes and volumes of crap to go through. You know, you're a cop. You're just a regular fucking cop. You've never dealt with anything like this before because none of these people would have. And you're dealing with all kinds of stuff, man. You're dealing with politicians, you know, Like I said, governor was involved, mayor was involved. The senators were lining up to get their photos taken. Including the guy who I forget who he is, that representative, whatever the fuck, that said, don't talk about the car. So you got a lot of hands in the cookie jar here, man. You got a lot of fingers in this. So because of that, when it comes time to, for this to come out, the LVMPD is probably thinking at the beginning of this, we're just going to write a report. That report is going to be all we're going to release. It's all we have to release. Fuck them. We don't have to put all this stuff online. It's too much. I'm not going to do that. And then the court comes in, and the court says, and like I said, as they're fighting this court case, I'm guessing they probably thought there's no way we could fucking lose this, man. We got, senators on our side. We got the fucking FBI on our side. We got, the governor's on our side, the mayor's on our side. Everybody's on our fucking team here. There's no way we can lose this shit. Then they lose it. Because the judge was apparently interested in what happened too, I'm guessing. And then I'm guessing, at the end of that, what you're going to have is an oh shit moment. Now we got to do this. We got to really do this. And I'm guessing a lot of the cutting and editing and all that sort of stuff didn't happen until that point, right? So these people have to go back through a lot of this evidence and start releasing things, right? But then you're going to have this thing where you're going to have a video, like let's say the Bitsco video. Let's say they had another video that was even more, showed a little more of that room or whatever. Let's say, for instance, you had a cop that went through there and we actually saw better video than we get on the Bitsco one. And so now what you have is you have a situation where, and again, this is just devil's advocate here. You have a situation where, can I release this? Can I release this in full? Is this okay to release? You're going to have to go through the FBI. You're going to have to go through Lombardo. Then you're probably going to have to go through FBI. You're going to have, like I said, all these different hands in the pot, as far as governors and, all this sort of stuff. Can I release this? Now, does that fall under FBI or tactics, right? I wouldn't think so, but necessarily, I mean, the problem you're going to have is this happened, right? This guy was able to pull this off. This guy was able to pull off a mass shooting in your fucking town. And do you want to let people know how he got away with it, how he did it, how he pulled it off? I wouldn't think so. Right. So I would think there would be certain information that, yes, you would want to keep from the public so this doesn't happen again. And I'm thinking a lot of information you're going to have is going to have something to do with that. As far as a lot of the body cams within the rooms, stuff like that. I mean, we could say, for argument's sake, that, Levi had his camera on. All right. So if he had his camera on, we would have seen what was in room 134. We would have seen in detail, that room before anybody had barged into there. So, and most likely, Levi probably went through and actually looked at I would think, everything that was in that room. He's probably the guy that went in there and looked at the laptop, probably looked at the ANRAM monitor as he was walking by that. Possibly the broken window. Then went into 134, got a whole shot of 134. Do you want to let the public know how this guy got away with this? So a copycat can happen. No, you don't. So, I would think that there is some of that going on that could be hidden legitimately. Now, a lot of this stuff doesn't fall under that. I wouldn't think. as far as some of the body cam that we haven't gotten, some of the dash cam that we haven't got, stuff like that. So, I would think, this is a monumental task. And as you start going through the information, you're like, well, look at this. Can we release this? Like, my memory of this, of the early stuff was, we got a lot of stuff that was not very, really didn't do much. The lady at the noodle shop, right, says she saw Paddock with a fucking female that was Filipino. She knows Filipinos because she's Filipino. So, whatever. That it's most likely false. It's most likely bullshit. So they gave us a red herring, right? They gave us something that was completely fucking false. The guy that supposedly got him on Backpage that was trying to sell him schematics to go to fully automatic. Well, fully automatics weren't used here. And some of his story didn't really make a lot of sense. So that most likely is false. So they sent us a lot of bad information off the bat. Stuff like that. And I have a feeling a lot of that was, well, you fucking want it. Here you go. Here's all this fucking bullshit we've been getting. You can have it. Good luck fucking finding anything with this crap. That's a possibility. It could have been a big FU to the court system and to the news media outlets and all that sort of stuff. In the beginning, to stall for time so that they could do their magic, work with their, city officials, stuff like that, to kind of limit the damage that was going to happen here. And limit what they had to produce. But again, man, I mean, it's a monumental fucking task. So when we're talking about videos being split and, jumbled up and all over the fucking place, I mean, these people had a lot to work with. They had a lot to go through. There's a lot that didn't get put out, apparently, for what reason, I don't know. But, in the end, I'm thinking, these guys didn't want to release anything. And, they released what they felt they could get away with without, releasing too much. To me, it doesn't point to a grand conspiracy, of shit. The only conspiracy I would say is probably a definite is Mandalay Bay and their liability. I would say it's definitely something that has been. I would say it's definitely something that's going on here, man. The Mandalay Bay's liability would be huge, would be massive in something like this. Just paying off the hospital bills of all the people that were injured would be massive. That would be insane. So from Mandalay Bay side, I would say yes. You probably have something going on there. There's probably a lot that's being hidden on the Mandalay Bay side. And I'm sure the Mandalay Bay, considering how involved in the politics they are, and they still are to this day, has a lot of power within Vegas, right? Even over the police. They're going to have power over the police. I mean, apparently, they funded Lombardo for the most part. But they're going to have a lot of power, right? It doesn't even matter, man. They don't even have to buy out the police. They have to buy out a fucking politician, right? The fucking a senator, fucking, someone in the House. The governor's, pretty prominent name in Vegas. That family's been around for a very long time, since the mafia was in control over there. So, obviously a lot of people have their hand in the cookie jar on this one. So why did they not release certain things? I don't know. I'm not in their shoes, but at the same time, I could see where they could get away with that. And I could also see the attitude of, fuck them, they don't deserve shit. Yeah, no problem. yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, um, those body cams, they're gone. They're a ghost. I don't think we're ever going to see that. The only thing we may see in the future is possibly FBI, some reports from the FBI, um, stuff like that. Ballistics. I'll be honest with you, I don't give a fuck about ballistics. I really don't fucking care. What are ballistics going to show you? That I guess certain guns fired certain bullets, but even that, those bullets got scattered to fucking hell, man. Some of them hit concrete, bounced up. Fucking guy gets a sliver in his, in his thigh. You think that's really gonna have, it's really gonna matter. Think they're gonna find out which gun fired that bullet? Nah, I don't think so. So I don't think a lot of the ballistics are really gonna be a big fucking issue on this. I know a lot of people are looking for that aha moment of, that gun didn't fire this bullet or whatever. You're not going to find that. I really don't think you're going to find that. And even if they do release all that, you ain't going to find that, dude. They're not going to release something like that. They have a narrative. This narrative is going to be followed. So any information they put out at this point is 3 years in. They had enough time to go through everything, especially the FBI. I don't think you're going to find that. You're not going to get that aha moment, out of ballistics. Ballistics are fucking pointless at this point, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, body cam would be interesting. It'd be nice to have a little more of that, especially inside the room, stuff like that. But realistically, what is, and this is a conundrum that you go through with this, is what is the body cam going to show you? What is it going to show you? Now, I know a lot of, conspiracy nuts out there, want to have more to work on within their chosen ideology or theory. So they want, stuff to say, this looks weird, this looks strange, this doesn't make sense to me, stuff like that. But we got a lot of body cam. We got a lot of shit here. And we got it from all angles, right? So you're not going to see, I don't think, in any of this body cam, second shooter. I doubt it. You may see, who knows? It may be nice, put some things to bed. You can see some body cam of, the people that went into various hotels throughout the night and dealt with some of the situations there. But again, I haven't been through all this. So, some of that could actually even be in here. I don't know. A lot of these videos, again, I skipped around. I didn't go verbatim through every single video until now. This is why I'm doing this. I figure I do it live because, keeps me doing it. But again, what do you expect to see? What do you really expect to see? Expect to see a shooter outside of the venue, walking around those streets? We got body cam. We got every angle of this thing. We got a lot of people carrying guns around that night. Does that mean they were involved in this in some way? No, doesn't. Guy with the pellet gun, don't mean shit. People carry stuff, right? Not allowed to carry a gun across state lines. So, pellet guns these days, man, they look like the real deal. They look like the real thing. They actually feel like the real thing. It's kind of scary these days, what's going on with that airsoft and all that sort of stuff. You can get a gun that looks like a real gun. Most of them do at this point, from any era, any year. And so, yeah, if you knew you couldn't bring your handgun with you, you're a cowboy, and you're going into a place you don't know, has some sketchy areas. Would a pellet gun work? Just the deterrent as a threat. I don't know. So I don't think that I don't know what people expect. I really don't know what people are expecting, from more of this, more of that. Again, body cam of the rooms would be nice. Some of that would be nice. I'd like to be able to see, it's people I know and some of the body cam. I mean, I'd love to see that. But again, every angle, you got cops everywhere. You can hear their language. You can hear what they're saying. You can hear them discussing what they think is happening at the time when it's happening. So this isn't like watching reading witness statement or anything like that. This is actually what's happening at the time on the ground. Now, saying things like multiple shooters, stuff like that, you ain't gonna see that. I don't think you're ever gonna see that. Like I said, there's a narrative that's been set. So what you got is what you got. You're not going to see something like that. Now, the best thing that we could have done at some point, I would think, is possibly have witness statements or have witnesses, actually speaking out and, talking about this sort of thing. That got hushed up really quickly when some of the people started dying and it started making media. And then there became this fear and panic over some conspiracy that people were being knocked off after the fact at this concert. The people that attended the concert being killed after the fact. And, so a lot of those witnesses got scared, didn't want to talk. Some people I know didn't want to talk because of that. They were actually afraid of that they're being hunted because they're at this concert. Irrational thinking, but, hey, that's what happens. And then within this community, within this YouTube thing, turned into a shit show. We fucking lost this shit. So, at some point, we're kind of to blame for, the lack of information that we're going to have. So, when things start becoming about people, about YouTube channels and not about, the event itself, people are going to stop tuning. People are going to tune out. People just ain't going to care. And again, I was part of that. So, I can't put blame on anyone else either. So that's going to be it. I'm going to shut this down and stay safe out there because shit is going fucking nuts in the world.